What is up, guys? This is Matador here today with another life story for you guys today. I will be talking about what happened recently at my university. Now, this literally happened like 2 weeks ago, but I'm going to tell you guys the beginning. So let's get started. So I'm taking this photography class. It's like Intro to Photography or Photography 1 or something like that. And we're supposed to take pictures every day. Not every day, but we have to have a certain amount of pictures by Thursday, which is the ending of the week. You know, I usually procrastinate last minute with this assignment, and I didn't know really what else to shoot that day. It was literally Wednesday night, and I didn't know what to shoot. And I just remembered that for Halloween, I bought this little fake plastic toy gun for $10 at this Halloween store. And I've had it just chilling in my room for like months since October. So I decided to take a picture of the toy plastic gun. Why not? I took a picture of it. I edited it to make it look nice. I made it black and white. I gave it a lot of shadows. I was holding it. In the picture, I was holding it. And you can tell it's fake because it's plastic, and there's a bridge that goes along down the middle of the gun to indicate that it's put together somehow. And there's an orange tip at the end, but unfortunately, I didn't have the orange tip in the actual picture that I showed to my photography class because it would have taken out the realistic component out of it, and I guess that was my only downfall. But just bear with me. So the day comes, Thursday comes, and I present the picture to my class. I thought they would be a little skeptical that I would take a picture of it inside my dorm. This was when I was still living in the dorms on campus. So I took a picture of it, and you could see like the background a little bit. Like it's very dark in the background, but you could see like the wooden flooring and the walls that kind of pertain to my dorm. And so I showed it to them because I didn't know what else to do. It was cold outside. I didn't know where else to take it. It was just like a last moment type of idea. It just came spontaneously to me Wednesday night. So I showed it to him Thursday, and everybody was impressed. Everybody liked it. The class liked it. My teacher said it was the best one that I had that day. So I felt really good about this picture. I felt like it definitely had meaning to it. I definitely took it as a meaning of something that that was currently going on in my life, and I'm about to graduate. So I decided to take a little risk with that. But after they said it was a good picture and everything, I figured I'd upload it to Facebook just because. They said it was a good picture. I thought it was a good picture. I thought, hey, why not? People would probably see it for its creative expression or artistic ability. So I decided to upload it on Facebook, and I didn't get that many likes on Facebook. People commented, but they weren't like, holy shit, is that a real gun or anything? No, they didn't comment. So I end up, just going about my life, just in my day, and then 10 days later. Cop and a detective at my dorm, and they're knocking on the door, and they come in. My suite mate lets them in, and they were looking for me. And as soon as I saw them, I froze. I didn't know what I did wrong. I was questioning myself. Well, why are they here? I have no idea. In that instant moment, I was thinking of anything wrong that I possibly could have done in like the past semester. I didn't know. And then the cop proceeds to tell me that they're not in any trouble. That he just wants to see the fake toy looking gun. And I asked him how does he know about that, and he shows me the picture, the same picture I uploaded on Facebook. He showed me, and he pointed towards my hand, and I wear a little bracelet on my right hand, and he pointed towards the bracelet, and he said, yeah, that's you. And I was like, yeah, that's my hand. And he's like, is that gun real? I was like, no, it's a toy. I got it at a Halloween store for like $10. And then he sat me down with the detective, and he said that he wanted to look at it. So I go and get the plastic toy gun in my room, and I hand it over to him. And I said, look, this is just a toy. This was just for my photography class. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. And so the cop didn't really care at that point. He really just, it was a toy gun. This was, I wasn't a threat. He didn't think I was a threat. And he even gave me back the toy gun. Why not? After they left, I got a call from the detective asking me to put the toy in a plastic bag and put it in my car, in my trunk, because it wasn't a good idea to just leave it there in my dorm, in my room. So I went outside, I put it in my trunk in a plastic Target bag, just to make him happy. And then I went to go eat lunch, and and while I was eating lunch, this was after a couple of hours, I got a call from the university. I got a call from the Code of Student Conduct office on my university, and they were telling me how they want to speak with me about what happened, and they want to hear my side of the story, and they just want to they want to know my version. So I told them, yeah, sure, I can meet up with you guys the next day, which was a Friday, and that they said everything was going to be fine or whatever. And then so I end up scheduling an appointment for 3:00 p.m. and I go to see them. And it was raining out too, so it wasn't like the best day. It was really gloomy, and I was just like in a bad mood already because of all of this shit that happened. So I went in to the office and they sat me down, and there was a guy and a woman, but the woman was just kind of there to observe. She wasn't really gonna say anything or nothing like that. So the guy, basically told me, he pulled out he pulled out a paper with like regulations and rules that like I apparently broke, and we were discussing this for like about half an hour, something like that. And he basically told me that to make this story short, he basically told me that you would have to live somewhere else for the rest of the semester, that I couldn't live on campus anymore. He was basically kicking me out of the residence hall for the rest of the semester. And in that moment, I couldn't believe it. I was like, how can this, a fake toy, a plastic toy sold at a Halloween, how can this cause so much like damage? How can this cause so much like drama? It's crazy. But these people took it seriously. Somebody apparently reported that picture to my university thinking it was a real gun, and I don't know how dumb you have to be to fake that, to think that's like real. I really don't get it. But basically, they basically kicked me out of the residence halls for the rest of the semester. Not permanently. I can go back on August 1st. It's just out of the residence halls. I'll still be able to graduate. I'll still have all the student privileges, but I just won't be able to live in the residence halls. So luckily, my friend had a vacant apartment that he no longer lives in, but he was still paying rent for. He let me stay in his apartments. That's where I'm currently at right now until I graduate, and that's it. That was the end of that. And I had to sign this agreement that once I moved off campus, everything this would be forgotten. Like it would be like this never happened. The guy said I could either move off campus for the rest of the semester or appeal this to the boarding committee of student affairs or something like that. I don't know. So I decided not to make this into a hairy situation, so I decided to just move off campus and just keep the peace. But anyway, guys, if you guys like this story, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have more stories coming out for you guys. It's a really sick gameplay. I have a Teemo montage that I'm currently working on, and last night no spoilers, but I got 3+2 kills on League, so I will be uploading that soon along with the montage. So thank you guys for watching and listening. I will talk to you guys next time.